Hey Alpha fam, welcome back to another episode of Alpha Commission. Today on Alpha Commission, of course, we're going to go over that pullback that we were expecting on the BTC chart. Guys, I do want to just remind you that we do have the Discord. The link is in the description of the video below. Now is the time to really get active in this community because we have been in a bear market for about 2 years, and we should be expecting, macro mean reversions to the upside, or at least some type of interesting price action coming up, if not the beginning of a new bull market. Of course, all of this stuff would get ramped up very slowly, and it does depend upon the liquidity in the global markets, and there could be a longer recession than people think, but that usually would just limit the size of a bull market. It doesn't necessarily change the cycles or the prices that some of these reversions like to retest. So if we do take a look at the Discord itself, you can see that if you click the link, you should be invited. Just accept everything. And you can see with the rules here, we just give little warnings about watching out for scammers and whatnot. Then we have announcements. For example, here I was sharing with the group about the lowest price for TradingView that they've ever had for the premium edition. Then, of course, you can see some testimonials where individuals are showing, their love for the community and how we've supported each other. And then also you can see a lot of wins here. Mola is, absolutely killing it. You guys, I really appreciate you for sticking around, and just glad to see that people are able to make money off of the system that I've been developing here at Alpha Commission, along with their own developing skills and their own insights that we share with each other. Guys, over here, I do put my own trading results where I do show how the pools have led to certain types of wins and where the entries for those should be. And so this is kind of like a learning activity, and you can always ask questions about this if you have any concerns. Over here, I have the alpha analysis where I do go over some macro and some other perspectives. For example, the non-farm payrolls and what that would have done to the markets yesterday, as we did have that volatility. Here you can see just updates to the videos as soon as I post them. We do have a live streaming service inside of there. Haven't really used it much during the bear market because there just hasn't been a lot to go over. But in case of the bull market, we are going to be wanting to check in almost on a daily basis just to make sure that we do take our profits where we can, and to watch out on a daily basis for any potential macro turnaround, because we want to keep our money in our pockets. Whereas in other bull markets, usually when you're by yourself, you end up just losing everything because you don't know when to get out. Guys, the discuss crypto area is where you can make a coin request and also just share your thoughts together. And if you want to just post your own charts, we do have that area, of course, over here. Off topic, basically anything goes. I try not to censor too much, but I do want the more interesting things to be limited in the off topic. And hopefully you just introduce yourselves as people and get to know each other rather than use it to flame each other, which isn't really great for a community. But you can do that over there in off topic, or if you just need to blow off some steam about the market. Guys, we do have memes. And then the main course, of course, is down under the alpha trading section, where we can start to post some just interesting updates on a daily basis for all of our favorite coins. So we usually follow about 5 coins per month. And then, of course, we may just have random coins that we're just updating. Now, these disappear every 3 days, but they will be archived. And so you should just be seeing the fresh charts. Of course, today is the 7th, so I do need to update some of these. And we do have a special location. So if you do decide to boost the Discord, then you can get your own analysis in there. And guys, that's the Discord for you. Let's go ahead and just go back to the previous episode that I was pointing out here, that I wasn't bearish, and that a lot of guys were thinking that the market was just going to drop to hell. But I was thinking this was more of just a consolidation after our push to the upside. Let's listen to what I said. Guys, if we do give an update, you can see that the pool has narrowed somewhat. So if we do end up just diving back down and kind of flash wicking down, that's actually going to be able to give us a momentum shift where we could potentially re-enter the pool on a long. And as long as we recaptured the volatility pivot, maybe this chart will continue, sort of like what it did up here, just over here. Okay, guys. So maybe we're just going to grind it out to the So you can see that I was still looking to the upside there, and I was trying to warn people, don't get too bearish in this area unless we break that neutral point of control under 26,752. Now, we never actually did that, and so what you can see is that we did get that momentum shift to the upside. And we basically just repeated this pattern over here, exactly what I was saying in that video. And again, just a lot of people were freaking out. A lot of perma bears are trying to just dissuade you from taking any type of position, but we were able to position ourselves nicely. And you guys got beautiful re-entries off of the retest of this inverted head and shoulders. Now, we don't know necessarily if this is going to play out, but so far it still looks good. And if it does play out, we would be looking in that 29 to 30K area, at the most, just based off of that pattern. Okay, let's go ahead and just do a quick review of our previous daily pools. And here you can see that several days ago we had a pool in this area. We did end up crossing it, and then we just launched off of it. Of course, I did another update. That pool narrowed because the time scale had just closed down. And again, we crossed it. We tagged that Bollinger Band midline, which is what I teach in the group, and then we just launched off of that. And now we're retesting the volatility pivot and that bullish control zone. If we flip that, then that would bode extremely well for that continuation to the upside. But so far, we're just getting a little bit of a lower high off of this wick over here. And so if we do have a little bit more consolidation, well, I'll show you today's pool, and you can understand that maybe we could come down and retest our lows. And we really wouldn't want to break too far down below 27,454. As long as we remain above that level, our bias is still to the upside. And if we're able to flip 27,966, then we will have re-entered the bullish control zone on a daily basis. And that could suggest that we would be able to see that continuation to the upside. Now, where do things go south? Of course, we get a bit of weakness in the charts under 27,454. And should we lose 26,983, then bears will have seized control, and we'll be underneath the momentum pool, underneath the volatility pivot, underneath the Bollinger Band midline. And so again, we could just have the potential for a drop to our local lows here, somewhere around 25,750, and maybe as low as 25,380 before bears just have kind of absolute control and bring us to a level lower. However, guys, I just want to remind you, don't be too bearish. We are above the neutral point of control. We are above the Bollinger Band midline. We are above that volatility pivot, which does give us that bias to the upside. Additionally, we are just hanging on to the hold current momentum level on today's daily pool. So even if we do take a swim, just kind of tag some of this liquidity down here. If we do flip the top of that pool, bulls will be in firm control, guys. Bulls will have absolute power over this chart. So we are looking forward to that potentially. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's your alpha for the day. Stay safe and happy trading.